So Dr. Nandipha Magudumana has approached the High Court here in Bloemfontein challenging her arrest in Tanzania. She basically says it was unlawful and that she had been abducted there. Are you, as Thabo Bester's lawyers, considering doing the same, challenging his arrest in Tanzania or the process that was used to bring him back to South Africa?
We might be considering to go through the same route, but there's just few aspects that would want to converse with the client before that decision can be taken as final. So that matter, in as much as we have not taken action as yet, but it's not off the table.
Why would you go this route? Perhaps others could argue that you don't want to see this matter go to trial. Do you believe that the arrest was unlawful?
Look, Chriselda, if there was no merits whatsoever insofar as that approach is concerned, I think I would have said to you, we are not considering taking that route. But the mere fact that I'm saying that issue is not off the table as yet, it's still something that we are discussing with the client and amongst us as the team. So I'm of the view that there is merits insofar as the unlawfulness part is concerned.
The last time Advocate Bila, who is on your instruction, is that correct?
Yes.
Had withdrawn from this matter on the basis that Mr. Thabo Bester had not paid for consultations. I guess that begs to ask the question, who's funding your clients?
I haven't asked him as to who is assisting. I feel that is not my space. But the truth of the matter is that
it's probably considerably a lot of money, Mr. Ndou, in the sense that you are private lawyers.
I don't know if it's a person funding or what could be the position, but the truth of the matter is that the issue surrounding the finances with the client has been settled.
Your colleague is facing criminal charges himself. Are you concerned on what bearing this might have on the matter? And has your client, or is your client aware of this, and has he raised any concerns? I'm talking about Mr. Thabo Bester.
Whenever he hears these things, sometimes they might make him have questions, the same questions that you are asking me. What impact is this going to have on the matter? But it's our responsibility and our duty as attorneys and lawyers to always keep our client at ease and explain things, and also the impact that certain things would have on a matter. But we have explained that. But I am saying that if ever Mr. Bester would have an issue with Advocate Bila being part of the team, we will sit down as a team and have an understanding of how then do we deal with the matter. But
did he want him removed from the legal team, or did he want to terminate his services?
No. I don't think, I have not received that call from him to say, Mr. Ndou, I don't want Advocate Bila to be part of the team. He just raised the questions that you are raising.
He is concerned, though.
I wouldn't say it's a concern per se. It's just questions for understanding purposes and just maybe to put him at ease.
We've seen in the local media allegations of abuse being... Did your client in any way force Dr. Nandipha Magudumana to leave the country with him?
I'm in the same position as you are. I have just had these rumors in the streets, but I have not even asked my client if whether they are true or not, because I feel that that is not our mandate as yet. Like I said, we are now focusing much on the preliminary issues and issues surrounding the arrest of Mr. Bester and so forth and so forth. Once we have conversed with that and we have circled that issue and the matter, if it goes to trial, then I think those are issues that we'll then have to engage with him on for purposes of preparing.
So you're unaware of any threats that had been made to Dr. Nandipha Magudumana at any given point?
No. He has not said anything about him maybe threatening the accused that you've just mentioned right now. Maybe it's because we have never asked him, because we are of the view, or we feel that now we are dealing with this aspect of the case. Maybe once we have passed this leg and now we are now moving to trial, these issues maybe might come up in the consultation so that we are able to prepare for trial, and we see how we approach the trial with whatever allegations that you are saying to me right now. But for now, I've not raised those things with him because I feel that it's not maybe the right time to raise those. I'm now dealing with issues that are applicable to the current situation of my client.
I also have it on good authority that your client, Mr. Thabo Bester, is somewhat unsettled by some visits that he is receiving at the Kgosi Mampuru Prison. Can you confirm if this is correct? And who are these people that are making your client uncomfortable?
The only thing that the client had raised is that he is not comfortable with visits just happening. What he would rather prefer is that anyone who would want to visit him must actually engage with us first. And then we raise that with him to say, so and so would want to give you a visit. Are you comfortable with it or not? And then we take it from that angle. But I would like to believe that maybe he just wants his own space. People coming in and out sometimes, they might make you a little bit uncomfortable considering the nature of the matter that we are dealing with and the sensitivity thereof. So that is the only issue that I might confirm insofar as the visits are concerned.
Who are these people? Who are these visitors that are making your client uncomfortable?
I mean, I did not ask as to who are the people.
Friends, family, politicians? Are you able to share anything with us?
No. I mean, I did not ask. I may lie if I say I asked as to who are these people.
You raised an issue in court saying you'd want the court to satisfy itself that the man who is or was standing in front of the presiding magistrate on that day, because your client had been appearing virtually, that it is indeed Thabo Bester. The Department of Home Affairs has now confirmed this, saying that he's since been issued with an ID and also DNA tests have been conducted. Are you satisfied with the work that the Department of Home Affairs has done to confirm what you had brought before the court?
Look, I think if you recall, the basis of the application was, or rather the submission, was that if there is any form of documentation that would indeed confirm that the person before court is indeed Mr. Bester. But it tells you that at a time, or if I may put it this way, at a time, the identity document was not there. It only came after. So we wanted to really affirm and want some sort of satisfaction insofar as information or other documentation is concerned.
Is your client remorseful in any way for breaking out of jail, loosely put, fleeing the country, in what seems to definitely have been something that this country has never seen?
He has not been found guilty for that.
But it's fact, Mr. Ndou, that he broke it. He was convict. He was convicted of murder and rape. He was serving time in prison.
I think if I am to deal with this question the same way you're putting your question,
yes.
He is a convict for, if you are saying he is a convict for those offenses that you have mentioned, it means he has been found guilty for those. But insofar as this charge that you're talking about, you can say he's a convict for this because he has never been found guilty of that. It will only be then when we go to trial if he is to be found guilty for it.
But he surely didn't walk out of prison, Mr. Ndou. He escaped.
Chriselda, I think that aspect of the question, I think it's best that we leave it for the trial court. And I think the issue of remorsefulness and stuff like that will be dealt with if whether they are to be found guilty in the sentencing stage. But for now, we are here in this issue.